Hi, YouTube friends. I want to talk to you a little bit today about drawing off a painting, which is the first step. Before you paint it, you have to draw it. I told you yesterday, I think, that you need models. We all do, for people and for horses and animals. And this is a painting that I did a while back. I did it from a photograph. I don't know where the photograph is, so I'm just going to look at the painting that I did and show you about drawing it off. So anyway, what I like to do is kind of make a little bit of a light halfway vertical line down the center and another one this way, kind of to give me something to measure by. And so you can see that the cowboy is to this side of the canvas. Okay, so he's going to be kind of over here a little bit. This is the exact same size, so I estimate that's about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to put a line right there where his back goes. Keep an eraser close by. And then I'm going to estimate that this horse's back end looks like it's about halfway down the canvas. So I'm going to go like that for the horse. And it looks like the other side of the cowboy is actually about halfway. So I'm going to put a line there for that arm. You see that his shoulders are slanted up a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of slant that up. And the bottom of his shirt is about there, a little bit before halfway, and then like that. And then, let's see, we got a little bit of a horse's tail right here. Let's put a line here for the inside of his arm. Okay, now we need a collar for his shirt, and then his head is about that wide. You can well, first of all, I think we'll do this. We'll do the hat. It curves down. The profile is down and a nose and goes in and lower that a little bit. So you have to use the eraser a lot. Okay, so we're gonna take that collar down a little bit. And his ear looks like it's about halfway in. So I want to do that. Lower this shoulder. You have to just keep making changes. So take that line out. Lower the shoulder a little bit. And okay, so then the hat goes up about like that, and about like that. Let's make this shoulder come back down a little bit. It is higher than the other one, but it does aim back down. Okay, then let's see, there's the shirt. Okay, his hair, and then we got to add that. Got to be able to see a little bit of his mouth there, and then the arm comes down, and this arm is just folded, And the hand that you see is from the other side. So it comes over, there's a cuff, and we got a hand here. Okay, then I'll look at angles. The angle of the leg looks like about a 45-degree angle to me. So I do an angle like that. It does protrude beyond the hand. And then, look at it, it goes pretty much straight up and down. So let's take that down like that. Something about this doesn't quite look right. Okay, take a little bit off of that. And let's see. And then we use the mane comes up, and you see an ear, and now his head needs to end about a ½ inch before the edge of the canvas. So, oh, and the horse, the neck of the horse goes right about to where the knee is of the guy. Okay, then we start putting the bridle on. There's part of it. Okay, there, the horse has that big, rounded, I don't know what you want to call it, jawline. And then a nose. His eye is it protrudes a little bit. And, okay, like that. I'm going to do like this to indicate there's shade. Okay, then we come back down here. I'm going to lower the back end of the horse a little bit. Okay, then it kind of divides in the middle a little bit. So take that line out. Okay. Then we got the back of the saddle. You know, it's just, actually to me, drawing is just looking carefully at something. You know, where does it go left? Where does it go right? What angle is it? I go by angles a lot. Okay, and then we got a boot here. His foot goes up a little bit at the end. There's this part of the stirrup. Okay, like that. And then the front leg of the horse is about halfway from the stirrup. Then let's go back up here to the saddle. There's 2 layers there to the saddle. And let's see, we got a buckle. Now the belly of the horse, you see, it's about not quite an inch from the bottom of the canvas. So I'm gonna indicate that, okay? Let's see. This part of the horse is gonna be in shadow. And I like to just put a little bitty light pencil line to indicate that. Then the muscle that goes bump, then bump, and then bump again, okay? And this leg, it starts, okay. And it's pretty much, then little bitty space in between the 2 front legs. Okay, like that. Okay, then come back over here. We got the tail. This, I just love horses. They're just, God made them so beautiful. Their muscles and the way they move when they run and when they walk. Okay, so now that's pretty close to what I've got there. I think his shoulder may be a little broader than the one I've got, so I'm going to make that a little bit nicer there. And I'm going to make this shirt come a little bit lower, and then the belt. And I guess I'm going to have to lower the saddle a little bit. You can make adjustments. Okay, so we got to lower the back end a little bit more. Lower the back end like that. Keep erasing the lines that you don't want. And so got that. And like I say, I put a little bit of, and then let's put some shadow right here. Oh, and then here's this part of the saddle goes under him. There's another one that goes under. This goes about in the middle. Then there's another one that goes toward the front. Okay, so erase that line. So that's pretty close to what I've got. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now the bottle, and then we got part of it here. It comes down, there's a bit, and like I say, it's the other hand, and like this. Okay. All right, so I will tell you one thing I've learned about hands. They're always a little bit bigger than you want to draw them. It seems like we always draw hands too small. Okay, now I'm going to take it out. I hope you can see that. I'm going to go way up close. So, anyway. So now I've got it where I can start painting it. But what I do before I do that, I'll take it out to the garage and I spray it with some retouch varnish. You can actually use hairspray. But what that does, it seals it so that when you start painting, the graphite doesn't come off into your paint and turn it gray. So you want to seal that with hairspray or retouch varnish. Don't use real varnish or you won't be able to paint on it, but retouch varnish allows you to paint. So anyway, I've got this. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I didn't make the lines real dark. But anyway, there it is. Okay. Until next time, bye-bye.